The New York Giants have done it. They have beaten the Indianapolis Colts 38-10. They beat the Indianapolis Colts, blowing them out, clinching a playoff berth. The first time since 2016 they clinch a playoff berth and have a winning season. Them getting over to 9 wins clinches their winning season. So that being said, let's cue the intro. What's going on, guys? What's going on, 27 Squad? Welcome back into another video. Going to be talking about the just butt whooping the New York Giants just put on the Indianapolis Colts 38-10 to increase their record to 9-6-1 with one game left to go in the season. I imagine they're going to be benching their starters along with the Philadelphia Eagles as well, so it'll probably be like a preseason game next week. So we've got a lot to look forward to, right? Playoffs coming around. We are going to be playing in late January. Love it. Love it. Gotta love it. So that being said, the Giants finished the 2022 season 5-0 against AFC opponents. So if there's anything we can hang our hat on, if there's any pattern that the New York Giants had, it was beating AFC opponents, and they also sweep the AFC South. So let's talk about the game in itself. Everybody played great. Everybody played great. From Daniel Jones to Dexter Lawrence to Saquon Barkley to Richie James to Daniel Bellinger to a bunch of Kayvon Thibodeau. Everybody was playing to win. You saw it in the first drive of the game. The Giants essentially forced 2 3-and-outs in one drive. You had the first 3-and-out that was negated because Darnay Holmes giving his weekly third down penalty. It happens every single week, at least once or twice a week. Weekly third down penalty, giving the opposing offense, another chance to get down the field. But the Giants then get another 3-and-out, and they force Indianapolis to punt. And from there on, the New York Giants was just firing on all cylinders on offense. This was the game I needed for myself. I know a lot of people had the Giants as like a top 10 team in the NFL. I always kind of kept that opinion, I just kind of kept that at bay. I really didn't want to throw that out there yet, that the Giants are like a top 10 team in the NFL. Now that they secured a playoff spot, they've secured a winning season in the 2022 NFL season, and they've actually blown out a team. I don't care who it was against. Like, I was waiting for us to blow out the Texans. We beat them 24-16. I wanted us to beat any team. I don't care if they were undefeated or if they were completely defeated. If they have no wins this season, I wanted the Giants to blow out a team to give me the confidence of saying, hey, we could take a team, we could exploit their weaknesses, and we can just beat them to the ground. That's what I want to see in my team, and we've done that. It took 17 weeks for us to do it, but we've done that. They've checked all the boxes for me to say, hey, I am confident in this New York Giants team. I think they're a great team. I think they're a top 10 team, and I think they have a very, very bright future going forward. I know this may be a little kind of unnecessary of, hey, why did you need the Giants to blow out a team for you to have this much confidence? Just one time. I just needed it one time, because all great teams just do that, all right? You don't find great NFL teams just beating every team they play, no matter if they're good or not, by like one score. I mean, you would kind of think that from the outside looking in, if you weren't a Giants fan, you're probably like, hey, the Giants are like just getting by. They're just getting by right now. They're just winning games how they should. They're not great, but they're pretty good. I can say the Giants are probably a really good team now that they've taken a team and just beat the ever-living life out of them. So, and Kayvon Thibodeau physically made that happen by just dominating Nick Foles. And listen, it was funny for the time. I kind of feel bad looking back at it, but it was funny at the time. Like, what the hell is he doing? Kayvon Thibodeau sacking Nick Foles and doing turf snow angels next to Nick Foles as he's wincing in pain with possibly cracked ribs. Now, it's never funny to laugh at a player getting hurt, never funny to laugh at anybody getting hurt, but it's the game of football. But I thought it was just funny. I don't think Kayvon Thibodeau really noticed Nick Foles was wincing in pain. I mean, that's on him for not having the awareness. He was right next to him, but he really legit did not notice Nick Foles was in pain, and he was out there doing snow angels. So that I thought that was funny. Daniel Jones played a fantastic game. He is my quarterback. Daniel Jones is my quarterback, and that's all like going by last year when he had that 400-yard day against the New Orleans Saints. That was another day where I was like, yo, Daniel Jones is my quarterback. And then obviously, you have other games besides that, but Daniel Jones has taken such a leap this season. For the New York Giants, if you name any other player other than Daniel Jones for most improved, you're crazy. Daniel Jones has by far is just a different quarterback from last year. And last year he was starting to pick it up a bit, but now under Brian Daboll, he's taken all new heights and levels to his game, especially for like pocket awareness. His accuracy has always been decent, but his decision making, his pocket awareness, his footwork, his ability to run, like all of it has just gone to new levels in his game, and I greatly attribute to that to Brian Daboll, Kafka, Shea Tierney. All of these guys, were crucial and vital to Daniel Jones' development, and hats off to them for getting that out of Jones. A lot of people are going to be comparing Jones to Josh Allen now. I'm not. Listen, guys. Josh Allen is like the part of the top 2 quarterbacks in the league right now. We are not going to do that. But what I'm going to say is that Daniel Jones, as far as the connection with Brian Daboll, I expect Brian Daboll to have the same impact, not to the level of degree, but the same sort of impact that Brian Daboll had on Josh Allen. I expect the same thing to have that with Daniel Jones, where Brian Daboll takes all of his strengths and just exalts it, just brings it to light and makes him play to his strengths and makes him a better quarterback and a better player, and for the better of his career. I think Daniel Jones is going to take a huge leap next year as well. I expect him to be in the conversation of like a top 10 quarterback soon. I really expect Daniel Jones to be that very, very soon. Not now, maybe not for the rest of the season, but maybe next year we're going to see Daniel Jones play to the degree of a top 10 quarterback. We've got to give the man some weapons. Look what he's doing with Richie James and Isaiah Hodgins. Like, look what he's doing with these guys and making them better. That's what you want in a quarterback, a guy that's going to make your receivers better, and he is doing that. He was making some great throws, just making great decisions, taking off when he needs to, had 91 yards on the ground, 177 yards in the air, 2 touchdowns on the ground, 2 touchdowns in the air. Like, he is just out there killing it. Now you're having the contract talks, with him being in a multi-year contract. I expect that to be around $35 million a year. A lot of people always think, oh, they're in contract talks, I'm not paying Daniel Jones $50 million. Dude, there's only like 2 quarterbacks being paid $50 million, in the league right now, all right? They're not every quarterback in contract talks gets $50 million. He's probably going to get 35. And then we're talking Saquon. Saquon's probably going to get around 20, to be honest with you. So I don't know if anybody's going to be willing to pay. If any of you fans are on board with that, who knows? But Daniel Jones played a fantastic, near-perfect game today. He had a throw that was almost intercepted. Wasn't his fault. Isaiah Hodgins got wrapped up with a linebacker, and it was almost in the hands of the Indianapolis defender going the other way. Kayvon Thibodeau almost had a pick six. We had a pick six. Landon Collins. How about Landon Collins coming back from the dead? I always said 2016 is so similar to 2022. This 2022 season is so similar to the 2016 season. And what happened in that 2016 season? Landon Collins had a pick six. You just can't make this stuff up. You can't make this stuff up. So the Giants are in the playoffs. They're in, guys. I don't know what else to say about the game. Everybody's playing great. We're going to be moving on to Philadelphia next week. I don't expect much in that game. I don't think most of our guys are not going to play. I don't think Kayvon's playing. I don't think any of our stars are playing. Jones, Saquon, maybe even Hodgins. He may not even play because he's a big part of our offense. It doesn't even necessarily need to be stars out, that are going to be benched. They're probably going to be guys that are vital to our starting roles, Our starting corners, we're very thin at corner. We're very thin at wide receiver. You're probably going to see a lot of those guys not be playing. You see a lot of depth guys playing. So, that being said, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. The Giants are on their way to their first playoff of the since 2016. And, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Woo!